I like this exercise. I do it in class, and I'm going to ask you to do it right now if you're not driving a car, for instance, and that is grab a pen. And if you grab a pen, or imagine that you're grabbing one, and you sign your name with your non-dominant hand, it's terrible. It's very awkward. It's very uncomfortable. You could do it, and if you practiced it for years, you could probably make it legible, but it's kind of unnatural, and it looks icky, and you would rather not do it. But you could if you had to. Now, switch the pen to your dominant hand, or imagine that you are, and sign your name. And it's the most natural feeling in the world. You could do it day and night, and everyone can look at it. It feels great, okay? Just taking this little exercise, think of it this way. Aptitudes are the dominant hand of your brain, okay? They're what comes naturally to you, and they are the talents and gifts that you are uniquely good at because they were born into you. There's 8 big cognitive aptitudes that are in your brain about how you process information. Aptitudes, these 8 big cognitive aptitudes, plus certain aspects of your personality, they're not skills. We're not talking about the stuff you learn. You can learn to get better at some things, but you've got wiring in you. Your brain works a certain way that makes certain kinds of jobs easier for you. That's what your aptitudes are, the underlying cognitive and emotional wiring that makes certain kind of work more aligned with what you're good at. Some people, their aptitudes are very obvious from a very young age. I mean, there's artists, there's singers, there's athletes. For the rest of us mere mortals, it takes a lifetime of iteration to find out what your aptitudes are. They're not presenting when you come out of the womb. And that is the case for most people. And so what ends up happening to find out our aptitudes the good old fashioned way, which is not good at all, is that we bump from job to job and job through our career. And when we don't succeed, we're like, well, the boss sucked, or there were politics, until eventually we get hit over the head with the data enough times that we eventually realize, oh yeah, maybe it was me. So here's my thinking about that. It just doesn't have to be that way. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't have to be that way. That's why it kills me, because there are tests. There are very, very good tests that can tell you about your inborn cognitive aptitudes and your emotional aptitudes right now.